Almighty Allah, the most benevolent and kind, I humbly invoke your divine presence and ask that you grant my humble request your kind attention. Moreover, may it be known that he did kindly blend a number of ingredients that are well known for their capacity to arouse our desire to slake our thirst as we humbly pursue water. I pray in the name of Allah, the most merciful and generous. These favored ingredients, such as garlic, onions, and salt, were carefully mixed together, evoking a deep yearning to quench our thirst. O Allah, I respectfully offer this observation in your divine presence. In the divine presence, I respectfully offer my words in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I truly appreciate and fervently thank the teacher for her response, which has been given to me consistently. O kind presence, I sincerely beseech thee to make apparent the specific observations thou hast seen. May the divine wisdom and deep understanding of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, O Allah, illuminate my path on this holy path of knowledge. May Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, grant me your divine grace and lead me in humility. Godspeed, Akbar. O Allah, I acknowledge with humility that there are a great number of rivers. I pray that Allah's wisdom may lead me as I explore the depths of this knowledge. Godspeed, Akbar. I sincerely beseech your heavenly presence, O most merciful and gracious, to acknowledge the misery of these souls, for they have been engulfed in fatigue and tiredness. May your heavenly grace come to them, taking away their pain and giving them the strength to overcome these trials. In the infinite reaches of your knowledge, O most kind and most merciful, I sincerely beseech thee to grant me the insight to see that it actually depicts him in the hallowed space of virtue, filled love. Dearest, merciful, and gracious, I sincerely beseech thee to acknowledge our frequent nightly meetings with the Prophet, which have bestowed upon us a profound and enduring love. I pray in Allah's name that my partner and I would always be blessed by His divine mercy. We sincerely beg you, O Allah, the most merciful, to grant our request. As we talk about the Prophet selected by the All-Knowing, I invoke the divine presence of Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, asking for your limitless wisdom and unending guidance. During this holy time of contemplation, I sincerely consider the faith that each and every person have in its core. When by your will do they humble themselves before you, O Allah, firmly trusting that their dreams will come true, may Allah, in the name of His glorious light, shine upon me in my humble endeavor to understand the mysteries of human hope and ambitions. Godspeed, Akbar. I humbly beseech your holy presence, O Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, asking for your direction and illumination. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, I respectfully submit that I am not looking for an affirmative answer, but a negative one. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, O Allah, grant that your divine knowledge will cover me, direct my course, and give me insight. May Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, grant you humble thanks for your heavenly intervention. Godspeed, Akbar. Almighty Allah, in the middle of Assad's rule and the imminent dawn of Fajr, we humbly ask that you grant us the divine favor of a vision that may come to pass with the greatest clarity. Just as a meek servant, having consumed the evening's food, is meekly complaining of being thirsty, the teacher, heartbroken, declares, "Truly, we have no blessed water resources to offer, for it is not within our means." I pray that you would hear this humble statement in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. In the name of Allah, may it be achievable by His grace and mercy in the ensuing epochs. We beseech you, Allah, to acknowledge that He did not bestow upon the individual the blessing of water in his deeds. Insha'Allah, Almighty Allah, may it be revealed that they subsequently descended into unconsciousness. O Allah, when they seek your holy presence, may they be granted a deep sense of awakening within themselves. Almighty Allah, beseeching, merciful, we humbly ask Thee for Thy blessings as the persons have left our midst and have now, by Thy will, returned to the classroom. May Allah's blessings be with them as they set off on their holy quest for enlightenment and spiritual development. Grant them peace and illumination in the infinite knowledge of Your mercy so that they could accept Your holy teachings. I respectfully beg Allah, the most merciful, to grant me the wisdom and guidance to approach the esteemed teacher with my inquiries. I pray for wisdom and understanding from Allah. May their speech be adorned with piety and obedience. I invoke Your divine presence in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, asking for Your unshakable guidance and plentiful blessings. Godspeed, Akbar. Give them the road to recovery and restore their strength. With deep respect and steadfast faith, I humbly ask You, O Allah, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, putting my complete trust in Your limitless kindness and unlimited mercy. Godspeed, Akbar. We humble ourselves before You, O Allah, asking for Your blessings and divine direction. I pray in the name of Allah, the most merciful and generous. Glory to Allah, the Almighty of all realms. The kids have respectfully made a comment in their wisdom as they seek direction and discernment from God. May their words be blessed and brimming with insight. We put our faith in Your infinite mercy and humbly submit to Your almighty will. Dear Allah, we sincerely beseech You to acknowledge the profound connection that water represents in the context of love and friendship. As we start down the path of love and friendship, may we sincerely recognize, in the name of Allah, the myriad actions and occasions that are entwined with this holy element. O Allah, in Your infinite wisdom, give us the comprehension to grasp the deep significance that water has for these cherished relationships. Godspeed, Akbar. O gracious Allah, I sincerely beseech Thee to grant me the presence of the Prophet, who has captured my heart in my humble request to slake my thirst. O compassionate God, grant us the ability to recognize the profound reality that Sam embodied in the hallowed space of our dreams. May this reality be revealed to us in the name of Allah, enabling us to recognize Sam's unquestionable presence in all its majesty. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, we ask for your everlasting guidance and divine blessings so that we can fully comprehend and accept the depth of this divine revelation. Godspeed, Akbar. I beg your pardon, Allah, the most merciful, for doubting your absolute knowledge. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, I humbly submit to your undeniable awareness of the situation at hand, humbly acknowledging with the highest reverence, who is given the sacred task of witnessing the wonders of the heavenly realm. May we invoke the blessings of Allah. Oh, most merciful and gracious, I humbly seek your divine direction while I ponder the precious lessons that our dear Prophet Sallallahu bestowed upon us. In the name of Allah, may He grant me His divine counsel. I respectfully pray that He reveal to me His wisdom concerning extreme Islam, including the 3 hallowed categories. Inshallah, O Allah, grant this humble servant the wisdom to understand the details of their vision. May they embrace the deep wisdom hidden inside and experience an infusion of divine light into their heart. May they be guided to the ultimate truth in the infinite grace placed upon them, and may the sacred wisdom from above shine upon them as they travel. As they solve the complexities of their voyage, may their comprehension be enlightened and their soul uplifted. Oh, most merciful and gracious, I sincerely beseech Thee to give these words meaning and direction that seem to be lacking. May they find themselves embraced by your heavenly presence as they are transformed into a highly significant and enlightened vessel. May your heavenly grace lead them on this holy path at every turn. Bless these in your omniscience. Allah, we sincerely beseech Thee, kind Prophet, to grant us Thy heavenly counsel and deep insight. We sincerely implore you to impart your divine wisdom unto us. You have given 3 possible variations in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, O seeker of knowledge. May the light of your words shine forth upon us, guiding us along the path of righteousness and truth. We respectfully request and plead for your divine intervention in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Godspeed, Akbar. Almighty Allah, we surrender to your heavenly presence, realizing that you alone have the power to make people happy and to shine the light of the sublime beauty of Islam in their